Hello everyone, this is Chris Brooks from Rivsticks Game Studio, and this little guy in front of you is named Froggie. He is a giant frog monster. He'll be able to slap you with his tongue, and he also can leap anywhere. So he can leap whether he's running or whether he's moving forward or not. So I'm looking forward to creating him in the near future and putting him in the game. So anyway. Okay, so here we have slinking and biting. So the cat has now been given her abilities, so she can slink around. But let's talk about the biting first. Rex has also been given his abilities, where he is now able to do a couple of cool little tricks here. Let's go to test leap for a minute. Let's turn off all the players except for Frankie, Frannie. Let's keep these guys, and Ralph. So these three guys here. Now we've got what Rex has as new abilities are he can he has a more powerful attack, so he can do 1 damage, will take 1 energy and do an extra damage on an attack. His attack is a bite attack. It's called Dino Bite. It does 2 damage to whoever is in front of him. He also has the ability with his leap, he can leap and use his razor claw. It's called Dino Leap is the action. He'll move, leap, and anyone he runs into, including a group of monsters, will take 1 damage as well as being pushed like a normal leap. So let's see him in action right now. Here he is. Okay, that's not normally how he would normally do it, but that's fine. Alright, so you'll see him bite here. Nope, jump. He jumped. He did 1 damage to the angler, but it killed the angler. And then he'll bite. There he is. And did 2 damage to the other guy. If he's out of energy, he attacks normal and he leaps normal. So let's just let it finish out here. So he bit, and now he's happy. Okay, so that is Rex and what he can do. So now what slinking is Cat can do the slink maneuver. So when she's slinking, she will turn, if there's no human players on the board, she'll turn like semi-transparent so you can see where she's at. If there are human players on the board, she's completely invisible. The way you'll know is that anywhere she activates or anywhere that she's not slinking, you'll see your last known location. So you can kind of determine if you see a bunch of, say, power-ups triggering, you can pretty much know that there's a slinking character there. So slink is like a stealth mode, so she slinks for up to 3 rounds because she has 3 energy, trying to get close to another monster. If she's able to score an attack while she's in slink mode, she does massive 3 points of damage to the monster in front of her. So she essentially can sneak up and kill. Now most monsters, computer player monsters, will know her last location and will try to hit where she was last seen. But if she moves out of the way, they won't necessarily know her new location. So let's go ahead and see what happens now. Alright, so here they are. You see Frannie up here. She's now slinking. Now the Rex knows she's there because that's where she was. So she's turning to face Rex. Rex is probably going to jump here because he knows she's there. Nope, he saw her move there because she activated that, and then when she activated that, kind of give her position away. So as the map becomes more empty of power-ups or whatnot, she is much more powerful because she can move around unnoticed. But as long as there's some power-ups there, she's at least there. She's able to be seen. So here she is again. She's up here in the lower upper right, and she is slinking because she's semi-transparent. So she has a shield around her. It doesn't disappear. It will in the end. But in fact, I won't even have the shield looking that way in the end. So now she's no longer slinking. She's run out of energy. So she's kind of resting it up right now. she goes. She's rested, so she'll start. She'll slink now. She'll turn into a slinking. There she goes. As you can see, she's semi-transparent. If players were actually playing, human players, then she would just be completely disappear. She wouldn't show any, because otherwise you'd always know where she was as a player. So here she is. She's collecting power-up, so you're not going to really see much until she gets one closer and two doesn't have any power-ups in front of her. And to smarten her up, you probably want to like not rest as much with her. You want to move her as soon as she's done, as soon as she begins slinking, because people are going to see her. So they're going to know her position. But right now, watch, the angler's going to come in. Now she's going to damage him, but it hit his shield. If his shield wouldn't have been there, she actually would have killed him. But now she has Ralph in front of her, so, well, not anymore. So now she's sneaking, slinking. Nobody knows where she's at now because they think she's in the space behind where she was. And you can see that by Rex coming forward. And he'll push her. He doesn't know she's there. So then she just trashed him with her slink attack right there. That's why he died immediately. Because it's a very powerful attack if she can connect with it. And then you couple that with her 9 lives to start, and she has some pretty good potential right now. She's not an offensive character. She's, pretty much based on a stealth mode build, so like a ninja type build. So I'll let this play out and see what happens. There she is. They don't know she's there, I don't think. But she's going to appear now because she doesn't have the energy to sustain her slink. Okay, so Rex took the hits. Bumble's up there. Good going, Frannie. Good going. So now she's resting it up. I need to smarten up their rests a bit, but it's really, they're just kind of placeholder monsters anyway. I would expect developers in the tournaments to make better decisions than I'm doing. But they at least don't fall off the world anymore. They're small. You just saw Rex attack with his bite. So they don't walk off the edge anymore. I smartened them up for that as well. But they're really just placeholders at this point. Okay, so Rex is going to come forward on her. He's going to give her a bite. And that'll kill her. Then she's back over here. Oh, Larry could have, just backed up and finished that, but he didn't. So there she goes. Turn around. It's going to skulk about. Rex is up there in perfect position to get, to bite on Ralph. He's stuck between Ralph and Bumble. Not a very good place to be. But he's fighting his way through. I think Bumble's going to get him here, though. Froze him. Okay. Okay, so now he sees Frannie. Frannie's not going to move because she's going to slink this round, which he'll just push right into her. Okay. Now he's backing up to go, so nobody sees Frannie at this point. So Frannie's just going to come forward, though. Well, she might move back now. Which he does know Frannie was at that position, but he doesn't know that she's moved. That's why he pushed instead of attacked. And then he knows she's at that position, because that was her last seen position. So the key with her is to ghost slink, move off the square you're slinking on onto a square that's not gonna reveal you, and then take it from there. is the best strategy for Frannie. Because they're going to target this last square you were seen on. So right now we have Bumble, looks like he's doing well. Frannie only has 4 life left. So I'm not sure. Oh yeah. See, he thought, as you see Rex there, he thought she was in that spot. So he leapt to her over her head and she killed him. So it's still anyone's game at this point. Okay, so Rex is going to jump because he knows she's there, even though she went silent. He knew she was still there, so he jumped. He leapt on her. Okay, so Bumbles took a shot at him. Okay, so Franny's resting up. Oh, she's just attacking him outright. So she'll just kill him straight. There it is. Good. And Bumble's coming down. Now he's going to turn to face her, but she's going to move. But that won't really help her because he still could shoot, period, in that direction. Didn't really help him out that much. Okay, so she's coming down. He's just going to hit her with the rock up there. It's just not her day. So, alrighty, so we've got... Now, Bumble knows she's there, and that was a mistake for her to turn to him, because he's just going to shoot her. There it is. Okay, so now we're down to just Bumble and Ralph. Looks like Ralph has a slight advantage. Well, they're tied up now. Both have shields, both have full health. So let's just see where they go. Let's see who wins it out. Okay. Looks like it's going to be neck and neck on this one. Especially if they keep showing up right next to each other, within shooting range of each other. Okay. Or directly. Alright, so this one, due to the logic of my my guys, is a stalemate situation. Anticlimactic. But there you go. That's how slinking and biting work. So we're going on with more of the monsters now and giving their abilities. Probably going to be introducing Froggie at some point. Still have stuff to do with them. But anyway, that's all for now. Thank you very much.